and welcome back to the channel. This is Meredith, and today I have a good old head-to-head Boxycharm versus Allure Beauty Box. So if you're interested in seeing what they look like next to each other in November 2021, stay tuned. Also, I have been posting quite a few videos, including some spoiler videos, unboxing videos, and then also some vlog content as well. So if any of that interests you, definitely stay tuned and maybe consider subscribing and putting the bell icon on, especially if you're interested slightly in Cosmax/All-True, because I will be putting these spoilers up as soon as they are released. So if you haven't already seen it, I've already posted the Boxycharm versus the Allure Beauty Box on my channel, so you'll kind of have an idea about what's in these, but it's kind of interesting to me to see what they look like head to head. So I also want to apologize because I honestly feel a little bit like trash right now because I did get my booster and I felt fine until like 9 o'clock this morning. No, it wasn't even 9 o'clock, it was 8:15, and yeah, it hit me like a truck. So here we are. I might have to take a couple more breaks than usual when I'm filming, so let me get started with the Allure Beauty Box versus Boxycharm head to head. I do pay for my Allure Beauty Box. I did lock in my price back in 2020. I am nearing the end of my subscription, and then for Boxycharm I am sent it free for a review and to post on my Instagram stories, so this video is not part of that agreement with them. So the Allure Beauty Box is $23 per month, and you can get a cheaper price if you do a longer subscription, and you get a mix of full-size and sample products. And then for the Boxycharm, it is $25 per month. I do get the base box only. I don't get the premium or the luxe box, but those are other options as well. And both of them are monthly subscriptions. The Boxycharm does send you 5 full-size items. In my opinion and my experience, the Allure Beauty Box is slightly more skincare heavy, which is more my style, whereas the Boxycharm tends to be a little bit more makeup heavy. However, after they were acquired by Ipsy, I have noticed it as a little bit more of a general evening of the product types, if that makes sense. So I'm going to start with the Allure Beauty Box this month just because I started with Boxycharm last month. So here's the Allure Beauty Box. I just unboxed it. Honestly, this box was super duper full. I don't know how they boxed it, so I tried to put it back in here the best I could, and I don't think I did very well. So let me just get started. So the Allure Beauty Box, it does give you a little bit of a pamphlet, and they give you some tips and tricks about how to use the products and things like that from their beauty editors, which is something I enjoy. I also think that this will be great for a gift as well, just for somebody who's like just getting into skincare, maybe just getting into makeup, maybe a combination of both, you know? So anyway, let me get started here. So the first item in the box is actually going to be a makeup item this month, and this is full size. So the full size item, it got a little bit crushed in the shipping process, probably because that box was super duper full, but this is from Tarte. It's the Quick Stick Waterproof Shadow and Liner in Rose Gold, Luster, and Black. So let me open it fully for you. This is cruelty free, by the way. And before I forget, this one is made in the US. So this is what it looks like. So it is a 2-in-1 product. On this side is the black liner, and then on this side is the rose gold luster shadow stick. So I'll show you that in a very brief second. On one end, you'll find one of the smoothest black liners you'll ever try. The creamy texture glides along your lash line for major color payoff. On the other, a rose gold shadow stick for brightening up your eyes. So I'm going to let you look at the other video for the how to use it, but I'll just read the descriptions just because I want to, for the sake of time and my energy level. And this has a $25 retail price. So let me show you this. I'm not going to swatch it just because it is for eye products and I don't want to contaminate it since it's only good for 6 months after opening. But this is the black side. So it is like a liner here. Personally, I prefer a brush liquid eyeliner. So I'll have to try to figure out how to use that one basically. On this side, it is a rose gold shadow stick. I have noticed that the Allure Beauty Box has been sending a lot of shadow sticks recently. I don't know if that's like a trend or something, so leave a comment below if you do think this is a trend just in general, like if it's like a new fad or something. I do want to say that like when I first started wearing eyeshadow back in the day, I'm still not good at using eyeshadow, but I had only used shadow sticks. I just remembered that. I bought a bunch from Misha. It was like super cheap. Anyway, let me just keep going on to the next product. The next product is a mascara. I had to wait for the airline to come past. By airline, I mean airplane. This is the Wander Beauty Upgraded Lashes Treatment Mascara. And this mascara gives eyes all the glam without the unwanted drama of smudging, flaking, and clumping. Its hourglass brush is covered with comb-like bristles to separate every single lash for maximum definition. Plus, the jet black formula is infused with conditioning peptides, nourishing panthenol, so lashes are nourished with every swipe. So this has a $26 value, and there is a coupon code, but watch my other video for that. It is 9 grams or 0.1 fluid ounces if you're curious about that. And it is in the shade Jet Black, as they mentioned. And this is made in Korea. It's good for 6 months after opening, and it is cruelty-free. So this is what the brush looks like, just so you can see it. Again, I'm not going to open it at the moment to contaminate it, so I just want to keep it, you know, as good as possible because my eyes are my eyes and I don't want to risk anything. The next item is also for the eyes. So I did notice this in my video prior, so I'll kind of get a summary at the end, but this is another eye product, and this is from Ico London. It's the eyelash curler. And it says, you don't need a surgeon's steady hand to get lifted, curled lashes. The gentle arc and cushy pad of this tool make it easy to use, no accidental pinching here. And the handle rests comfortably on your cheek to make curling a breeze. And this is a $15 value, and there is a coupon code as well. So let me open this just to show you. So I have opened it, so let me open the inside packaging. They do have a replacement pad in here. I don't know if it's coming off on camera, which is nice because you are supposed to replace it every 6 months. And I would say from experience, you don't want to use one of those cushions that is a little bit past its prime because it does pull out your lashes. I don't know if this one will happen, but it has happened in the past to me. But this is what it looks like. So it is quite easy to use. It's like a blue color, like that Ico London color. I would say, however, my thumb is a little bit fat, I know, but it's a little bit of a tight squeeze in here. But I don't know if that's just because I'm left-handed. No, it would always be a tight squeeze. I had to think about it because, like, when you use scissors as a left-handed person, it's a little bit rough. But yeah, anyway, this is what it looks like, and it's kind of like a matte metal. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it does feel quite springy and very cushiony, if that makes sense too, because sometimes when you just push down on like a cheaper one, like I bought some at like the dollar store in Daiso, it's a little bit less cushiony when you push. Okay, the next item is skincare, and it is a sample. So I had a little bit of issue putting it back together after I opened it, but let me just show you the packaging. So it's just like one of those packaging cards, and this is the Wamiso Organic Flowers Toner Deep Rich. If you haven't already tried hydrating toner, you are in for a treat. The prep step makes your skin look much dewier than moisturizer alone. This formula has a soft, water-like texture, a subtle rose scent, and a radiant finish. The whole shebang makes you feel, smile, and look like you just came from a facial. And this has a full-size value of $43, so I'm not entirely sure how big the full size is, so I'll have to do some math. And this is 22 milliliters or 0.7 fluid ounces, and this is made in Korea if you're curious. And it does have the expiration date on the bottom. The one thing I did notice on here as I was making my other video was a little bit interesting to me is that this appears to be a very Christian company, because they did write on here that Jesus loves me, so it's a little bit interesting to me, so I just thought I would point that out. It is organic, dermatologically tested, vegan, and it is made in Korea, as I mentioned. It does have the manufacturing date and the expiration date on the card, but they also printed the expiration date on the bottom of the bottle. The next product is from Korea again, and this is the Neogene Dermalogy. I always call it dermatologist, Dermalogy Probiotics Youth Repair Cream. So it's a small sample again. Inside this pretty pink jar is a whipped luxurious cream that coddles skin, a much needed and appreciated feat during colder months. It's formulated with smoothing peptides, 11 of them to be exact, hydrating hyaluronic acid and nourishing ceramide to moisturize skin and give it a bouncy, slightly lifted effect. And this has a $48 value as the full size, and there is a coupon code, and this one is 15 grams or 0.52 ounces if you're curious about that, and it is made in Korea. The next item is another skincare product, and this one is like sample, but it's kind of like a deluxe sample. So this is 2 ounces, which is a pretty big cleanser, because this is a cleanser. It's Simply by Helena, or Helena Simple Cleanser. The milky texture, subtle lavender scent, and soothing ingredients, chamomile water and goat's milk, work together to create a spa-like zen experience, a perfect beginning and end to every day. And this has a $29.95 value for 4 ounces, so this is half that size, so about a $15 value. And the product is made in the US, and there are quite a few extracts in here, so definitely take a closer look. So I would say that if you are sensitive, definitely take a closer look at all of the ingredients, because that was something I noticed, was there are quite a few extracts and essential oils in all of the skincare products this month. The next item is from Pili. This one is the Self-Care Night Recovery Oil. And this one says, there's nothing quite like waking up after using this face oil and realizing your skin feels much more hydrated than normal. The blend is stacked with moisturizing squalane and mighty list of plant-derived extracts including calendula and chamomile. And the full size has a $72 value. I'm not entirely sure how big it is, so I'll have to do some math, but this is a sample size and it's 3 mils or 0.101 fluid ounces. And this is good for a 30-day supply, even with that small amount, because you only use a couple of drops per day. So this one is also made in the Philippines, which I thought was interesting. I don't really know that many products made in the Philippines, so I just thought I would call that out. And it's made from Pili and elemi oils, and I read the whole back to you on my other video, so definitely go check that out. So again, this is 3 mls or 0.101 fluid ounces, and this is tiny. It's also slightly more liquid than I thought it was going to be, just because when I've gotten facial oils in the past, like the Luna one for example, that one's pretty viscous, but this one is kind of more liquidy. So this is what it looks like. This is kind of like a honey sort of amber color. And the scent is there, but it's not super lavender. I don't know how to describe it. It's like very floral, but it's definitely there. So I would say patch test this if you are sensitive at all to any of the ingredients. And then finally, the last product in the box is a marketing material, and this is from Neutrogena. It's the Stubborn Blackheads Daily Serum. It's a salicylic acid acne treatment, and this is new. It's fragrance free. And this I don't use for calculating my value of the box, but just letting you know that it's in here. I just kind of think that it's just like free marketing for, I'm sure it's not free for Neutrogena, but it's just like a marketing material. So that was everything in the Allure Beauty Box. I would say that this one is pretty curated. So again, there were 3 eye products that were like makeup, including 1 tool, and then also the 3 skincare products. And then the skincare products you're supposed to layer on top of each other. So I feel like if you just only had this one box and you had nothing else, you would be pretty good shape, to be honest. You just might need a little bit of foundation yourself. But let me move on to the Boxycharm and then let you kind of decide for yourself about that one. So this is the Boxycharm, and this one again is for November, and I am sent this free for review. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Okay, I feel like super wiped out, so I apologize. This one is going to be a little bit rough. So this is the card for this month, and the theme is invite only, and there is the Boxy Beauty Bash going on right now, and this is shop our annual holiday blowout sale now and score up to 80% off retail. Get a free gift valued at over $40, and new deals will drop all month long, but hurry, gift quantities are limited. And you do have to be a member, so I have not honestly had any experience with the Boxycharm sales. I know that they're super famous for like really great deals, but since I don't pay for my subscription, I can't access that information for you. So leave a comment below if you have actually bought anything on the Boxycharm sales and what you have any tips and tricks for other people. So the first product in here is from Violet Voss. It's the Violet Sunset Palette. And this one is a $37 value, and it says get your daily dose of magic hour with the Violet Sunset Palette. A color story inspired by the magical colors of the sunset. Your eyes are sure to be the main attraction. It provides iconic everyday warm neutrals and complementary pops of color to achieve all the looks you desire and more. Experience Violet Voss's addicting formulas and the perfect mix of mattes, shimmers, and metallics. All is pigmented and extremely blendable, and this has a $37 value, and this is a Boxy exclusive. So I would say that there are 10 color eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette, and it is made in China. The other thing I would like to point out, I did this in my other video, but just in case you haven't seen that, is that there are warning on quite a few of the eyeshadows in this palette that they are not approved for use in the eye area. So yeah. So out of the 10, 6 of them are not going to be eye safe. So not very good odds. So yeah, anyway, this is what it looks like on the outside, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Let me cover up the mirror. So it is like a mix of neutrals and also like more hued products like they mentioned. Honestly, I'm still not quite sure if I'm going to use this one just because I am very paranoid about my eyes. So yeah. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think about it, and also like let me know what the pros and cons are of using this palette, because I also don't know if I would want to donate one that's not eye safe to people, just because I don't want to be like the reason they might have some eye problems. I don't know how else to say that. The next item is from Kate Somerville. So I was very excited when I saw this because it is one of the choice products and this was the one I wanted. And that's the other thing, I can't customize my box because I am sent it in PR. So if you are a member, you're able to customize one item in the base box. So you will at least know one of the products. So this one is from Kate Somerville. It is the Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. And this is a 4 ounce or 120 mLs tube, and this one is a gentle daily face wash that's formulated to cleanse and soothe without tightness or irritation. Its enhanced non-foaming creamy formula removes makeup, dirt, oil, and impurities while maintaining skin's radiance and essential moisture. And this has a $40 value. So this one again is sulfate-free, clinically tested for safe use on sensitive skin. And let me open the box. So this is what it looks like. It's in like a matte plastic tube, and it's like that purple signature color. I am very excited to have this because I love testing out new cleansers, and oh my gosh, another plane. Okay, and then also somebody's fire alarm is going off in the distance. I don't know where it is, but yeah, that's super annoying. Sorry about that. So yeah, there are quite a few extracts in here as well. It's not going to be in focus for you, but definitely take a closer look if you are sensitive. The next item is from Seraphine Botanicals, and this one is the Primrose Plus Cream Lip and Cheek Cream Palette. So this is what the box looks like. Combining hydration, health, and hue in one easy-to-use buttery palette infused with luscious plant oils and waxes for your lips and cheeks. The 3 creamy formulations are made with Gold of Pleasure oil as well as nourishing shea butter that melt into skin to enable you to achieve seamless, long-lasting color. Powered by evening primrose, cowslip primrose, and cabbage rose extracts to help luminize and condition your complexion. And this has like $42 value, and there's another plane. I don't know why there's so many planes. Like, it's only like certain days. It must be because of the weather or something. But yeah, anyway, it is 3 colors in here. So there is the brown butter, rosy pink, and a deep rose, and this is cruelty-free. And it is made with no parabens, and it is good for 12 months after opening, and this one is also made in China. I forgot to tell you, but this one, the Kate Somerville, is made in the US. In my other video, when I unboxed the Boxycharm first, I did say I was going to ask my sister, but then I just realized as I was opening this, I haven't asked her if she wanted this yet. But this is what it looks like. It does have a latch closure, which is nice, but just because if you throw it in your bag, at least you can latch it closed. So this is what it looks like. Again, there are 3 shades, that brown, pink, and kind of a darker, dusty rose color. And another plane, sorry. So in the meantime, as I was waiting for that plane to go by, I did sniff it. And it does have a slight scent, so I'm actually kind of curious what the scent is from. It kind of smells like, you know when you're a kid and you buy like the lip glosses from Claire's? It kind of smells like that to me. So I don't know if I'm the only person who smelled it, but I guess that makes sense if you're supposed to put on your lips, that it would have a little bit of a fragrance / flavor in it, but interesting. I don't remember if I said, but that one is $42 value. Seems a little bit high if I'm being honest, but I don't know. I don't tend to buy lip and cheek palettes that often, so leave a comment below if I'm like a little bit off there on my assessment. The next item is from Trust Fund Beauty, and this is the Better Than Therapy Lip Oil. So it comes in a little box. It says it's rough out there, but lips don't need to be. Take a minute for some sexy self-care with Better Than Therapy Lip Oil. It's infused with therapeutic vitamin E to give your pout some TLC. It's both a lip treatment and a delicious clear gloss. Use alone or as a perfect topper for lipsticks and lip liner when you want an ultra juicy look, and this has an $18 value. So this one is Leaping Bunny certified, cruelty-free, 10-free, non-toxic, 100% vegan, and cruelty-free. And it's independently female-owned and founded, and it is made in China. These past 2 brands, the Seraphine and the Trust Fund Beauty, I've only received in subscription boxes. I don't know where to purchase the products otherwise. I have seen Violet Voss in stores, and I have also seen Kate Somerville in many stores, so I'm just pointing that out as an observation. But this is what it looks like here. So it's honestly feeling a little bit cheap in terms of the packaging. I also wish that they would have put the ingredients on here or something. All they really have in here is the Better Than Therapy Lip Oil sticker on the bottom, and this is 3 mLs or 0.1 fluid ounces. And it has the batch code, but that's about it. I do notice now, I didn't notice before, but there are like flecks of shimmer in here, or like glitter. I don't know if it's going to come off on camera, but I definitely see that now. So I didn't notice that before, so that's a little bit interesting, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I did swatch it in my other video, but this is what the applicator looks like. And it does have a scent, so to me it smells like burnt sugar, and I made the comment last time, but it really does smell like it. So since everybody's watching Squid Game except for me, it smells like dalgona, so if you know what that smells like, that's what this smells like. It smells like burnt sugar. The final product in here is from Ace Beauty, and this one is the Eyeshadow Amplifying Base, and this is in the shade Light. I assume there are other shades, I'm not entirely sure about that, but this one is the Eyeshadow Amplifying Base. Is a full coverage product that should be applied before eyeshadow. Okay, there was another plane. I don't know how they're not running into each other in the air. They're like coming fast and furious. It says it intensifies the eyeshadow colors, both matte and shimmer, and allows the shadows to stay on longer. And this has a $14.99 value. So this one I thought was interesting, and I'm kind of interested in trying it out. The other thing is that it is also made in China. So almost all of the products in this month's box were made in China. The only product that was not made in China was the Kate Somerville product, but I am interested in trying this out. I did do a little bit of a swatch test on my previous video when I unboxed this box. This is a very light base. So like I have somewhat light skin, but I don't have like the lightest skin, but this was like very much like I have to be very careful with it to make sure that number one, I put it exactly where I want it to be, and number two, I'm like very careful about it as well. But I am interested to see if this will actually help me with my shadows stay put longer, just because I don't know if it's like my eyelids or something, but even when I use like a shadow base or something, or a primer, they always crease. My eyes always crease, the eyeshadow creases. I don't know what's going on. So again, if you are much better at makeup than me, tell me how to fix that. I've tried the primer, I've tried concealer, I've tried everything. So this one will be the next thing I try, I guess. The other interesting thing is that I thought this was going to be a little bit easier to apply. So I thought it was going to have like a wand or an applicator stick, just in case you wanted to do it that way, you could. But this one, it looks like you have to apply it with your finger or something like that. Or it says here a small concealer brush. So personally, I don't like touching my face when I do my makeup. I'm sure I'm in the minority here, but anyway, that is my rambling on about this product. Okay, that was everything back to back for the Allure Beauty Box versus the Boxycharm. So this month, personally, I know what my winner is, so leave a comment below what you think your winner is. I'm going to give you like 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to tell you my winner now. So my winner was the Allure Beauty Box. It's just that it fits my lifestyle a little bit more. The other thing is I think that palette would have been really nice, the Violet Boss one here, but honestly I'm a little bit put off by the fact that so many of them are not eye safe. Like, I know back in the day when I watched Tati, she talked about it all the time, but like personally I would rather just, it's not that hard to find eye safe products for me at least. So if it's just like going naked eye versus like non-eye safe products, I would rather go naked eye personally. So yeah, the other thing is that the brands in the Boxycharm this month were a little bit less name recognition to me at least. And then for the Allure Beauty Box, again, they have a little bit more of a global reach in terms of the products there. So even though Neogene, for example, is not super popular in America, it's pretty popular in Korea as a pretty good standby product. And then on top of that, I thought the makeup brands in the box this month were actually pretty good. So also, like, leave a comment below if you want me to do this, but there have already been 2 spoilers for the Allure Beauty Box for December, and I could already do a video about that if you're interested, especially if you're considering gifting it to someone. If you want to take a look at the spoilers, leave a comment below about that. But yeah, personally, I think that the December box is going to be pretty good so far for Allure Beauty Box, and I'm going to just leave it like that in case I'm going to ruin the surprise for anyone else. If you are interested in the Allure Beauty Box this month, if you do purchase it now, I do think that you're going to get the November box, and I do have a personal referral link below, and that'll just get you a free gift with clicking it. Plus the free gift for a new member is pretty good this month. It's a full-size eye serum from a car, and that one I think was the only product in the box from when it was first released that I really wanted. So if I were renewing this month, I would be a happy camper. But yeah, anyway, that is everything, and I have rambled on far too long for having a zero energy. So I will talk to you again soon, and definitely consider subscribing because this is the type of content I enjoy doing. And then also I enjoy doing those vlog content. I don't know if anybody else enjoys watching them, but they are coming out. And as soon as I get them edited, vlogs are very hard because you end up with like only, well, I mean, I'm very bad at editing, so I end up with 40 minutes of content, but if you can imagine how much content I have that I cut out, you know that I'm at that computer for a very long time. So thank you again for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.